Yeah, my eyes must be dry. Excuse me. West Dakota winning every single time. I don't know how to lose. Transform L's into W's. W's. Double. Not deviled eggs, but W's. You feel me? Excuse me. It might be a little slightly a little loud out here. I'm outside, man. I'll stay outside right now, man. Made a lot of fucked up decisions. But even then, it's still always a possibility for anybody to end up outside. It don't matter how much money you got, shelter, this, that, and the third. If you ain't coordinating and riding the currents correctly, aka up on the transit, the astrology, and the times, and the tides, and the way the cycles, shifts. Hey, we all make mistakes. It's an uphill battle every day. But the point of this video is going to be motherfucking. I was just thinking about like that terminology, like separation anxiety. Common amongst couples and relationships and shit like that. Usually when two individuals are around each other, this could really apply to anything. It don't even gotta be relationships like a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? Some type of monogamous. This could be a guy and his fucking service animal, a person with just anybody with a service animal. You might have a certain food you like. It could be anything you might be overly attached to, that when you don't have that thing, you then now have to figure out how to get that thing, because it represents such a large percentage level of your time or your space that is fulfilled. So really be once that thing is out of somebody's space, they're not dealing with a separation anxiety. They're dealing with the coming back into the awareness, coming back into themselves, that they gotta fucking do shadow work, and they probably don't need to be around nobody for a cool minute. That's what that separation anxiety really is. You know what I'm saying? It's individual coming to grips with the fact that they know they got shadow work to do, some type of internal work, things they gotta deal with, trauma, whatever the fuck it is, PTSD, that's trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Attachments, drugs, food, whatever type of desires you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You got things outweighing you on a percentage level. That's all that means. So when that person ain't around, or that thing ain't around, like, yeah, it's real easy for you to distract yourself when that thing is around. Excuse me. When that thing is around, say this is a person. You know what I'm saying? But say this is gone out of my life. Then what? You know what I'm saying? I spent such a large time using this as a comfort or some type of crutch or mental tool or mental, you know what I'm saying? Some type of leaning crutch system. When it's gone, then what? You know what I'm saying? So you either start fulfilling. You gotta get to the root of, your insecurity or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really all it be. You know what I'm saying? People be insecure about something, and then when they're alone, they got maybe too much time to themselves where they thinking and feeling about that. So you either can fulfill more of your time with things that you're passionate about, things your purpose, things that hobbies, shit to do, right? Like you can fulfill more of your time with shit you like to do, dreams, goals, intent, willpower, motivation, like whatever the fuck you like to go after and do and shit. Some people draw, some people cook, whatever it is. So you can fulfill more of your time with the things you like to do, but just, keep it moderation, because you don't want to keep repeating. I think this is maybe something we're trying to get out of also. Like, in a lot of ways, we created a lot of mental crutches just to be here in body parts. So at the end of the day, this is something we all it's a daily battle. It's an uphill battle. Each day you got to work on yourself. But the more you could be to yourself and be able to stand yourself, aka circumstand. We're done. We're not overstanding. We're not understanding. We're not overstanding. I came up with a new term the other day. Circumstanding. So the more you can circumstand yourself, your own circumstance, you standing in your own shit, and not try to have somebody else there or some other thing there to be there with you in that shit. You either can clean up the shit, or, you know, find other, you know, more cleaner things or more positive things to fulfill your space. That won't just be heavy shit, you know what I'm saying? Heavy burdens and shit. You don't need all like just waste of time type of shit, type of energies around. You need to be doing something, and you don't want somebody else being a crutch for you, because you're creating more of a long-term